Welcome to your daily focus for March the 9th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. The High Priestess wanted to make herself known today to us. So, jumped right out of the deck. The High Priestess is about discovering the magic that lays within. To realize the magic that surrounds you. To utilize that magic. To tap into that magic. To move yourself forward. I'll put that back in the deck. So we have the 9 energy. We are in full moon, so it's a beautiful full moon energy at all times, the 9 energy, because it allows us, well, it's kind of a trail off from yesterday, preparing the field. Finishing and completing tasks left undone, projects left undone, so that we don't have clutter going into a new moon. So we don't carry that forward with us, so that there is a bounce in our step, a spring in our step. If you do the numerology of the day, it's the 17. The 17 is making the impossible possible. You see the way forward. So if you utilized yesterday to your best advantage and maybe meditated a little bit on where you want to go and what you want to do, and then making a couple of crib notes even about how you are going to move forward successfully. Today allows you to see how you can actually move forward in the direction you want. Maybe a piece of information comes to you. Maybe somebody reaches out to you. Maybe you trip upon some information, some knowledge, some wisdom. Maybe an idea, an aha moment, a revelation hits you. But you see now how even yesterday when you were dreaming about it, you were discovering it in your mind. Maybe you wrote down a couple of things and you thought, yeah, I highly doubt this is going to happen. And you start to see how it can. Now the sun is in Pisces, moon moves into Aquarius, so we are looking for the new and unusual. We're inviting it in. We have this instinctive need or knowledge that there's room for improvement and where we can improve. And we're not ruled, well, we weren't with the Capricorn moon either, ruled with our heart. It's less emotional and more intellectual, our decisions. So making the impossible possible, but it's grounded. And maybe it's something new, unusual, different, unique that comes into play that changes the whole game. We may be more open to a new way of getting there. Maybe you've been trying one kind of diet and you haven't had that much success, but you come across this new diet and you go, that would really work for me. And we are, just like the vulture said, keeping your eye on the prize. We are future-minded today. Absolutely. Let's see what the cards have to say. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles shows up in the first position. We know we got to roll up our sleeves and get to work. We can't look for the shortcuts. It's a masterpiece that you are creating. You don't want to take the shortcut. You want to enjoy the journey. You want to enjoy the path. The trip from A to B. Now, this card also represents that things can be changing. I mean, we hold the paintbrush. If we don't like a part of it, we'll just paint over it. Put something else in its place. We're very much we can go with the flow right now. We can see different perceptions, different canvases coming alive. This is your dream. This is your goal. This is your successes. You hold the paintbrush. You are creating them. One stroke at a time. One step at a time. And this isn't a time where we're looking for, when this card comes out, we're not looking for the pat on the back. We're not looking for the good job. We're putting our head down and we are just going to work. And trust me when I say that under this influence, other people are noticing. Even if you don't think anyone's watching, they are. They're taking note of who you are becoming, of what you want to step into, of how you are creating, and what seeds you're planting. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords says it's time to go forward. That you have the knowledge, that you have the wisdom, that you've been through the experiences that will help you, that will help move you forward. Now, there's somebody else in the boat. So yes, once again, it's about partnership. It's about community. It's about having the support around you, reaching out for it. With the Aquarius moon, it definitely it calls for brainstorming and new ideas. But these new ideas come from your past wisdom, your past challenges. You know the way forward this time. Now, it's full moon, so I don't know if we push off yet. Maybe we're going to wait for that motor. That boat is made so that it houses a motor. Or do we just paddle off? Do we go the slow and steady? Or do we get that motor because we know where the first checkpoint is and we think we can reach there quickly? We don't need to go all through the little stuff. We've walked that part of the path before. And the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after. So we can do things today that can move us towards our happily ever after. Do we believe it? Do we doubt ourselves? Do we doubt our talents, our abilities? Because we are in full moon energy, and usually when we're thinking about the new things to do, the full moon energy kind of pulls us back into reality and says, okay, there's some things that we need to do now, concentrate on now, in order to really step into that. So we need to bring our focus back home and ground it a little bit. And it's hard to ground it when we have a Pisces sun and an Aquarian moon. Because with both of them, we are outside of the box. We are coloring outside of the box. We are breaking through glass ceilings. But our happily ever after is in reach. We can come up with some beautiful decisions today about how to move forward in different parts of our life with the strength. So raise your confidence. Stand in that Superman pose. Be the superhero in your life. I know we don't have the two energy, but for some reason, you know, it's about building that confidence in yourself, realizing that you can have anything, you can do anything, you can be anything. It's so true, but you have to believe it. So we may not put a lot of faith in ourselves today. We might be pulling back a little bit from that. Doubt may come in a little easier. So pay attention to that, to push it away. Because it's that fear of the unknown. Rather than the fear of true failure. Because that's not what this energy is about at all. It's about your success. Unicorn, invite serendipity into your life. So expect that around the next corner is going to be happiness and joy and laughter and giggles and celebration and successes and passions and romance. Expect it to be around the corner. Each and every corner you turn. Expect it to show up out of nowhere, or a series of events just comes together in just the right way to raise your energy, to make you laugh, to make you celebrate who you are and where you're going. I accept and invite serendipity into my life. The unicorn is the symbol of serendipity and the occurrence of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. This card represents good luck in making unexpected and favorable discoveries. Expect magic to happen. Luck is on your side. So expect the magic to happen today. Absolutely. You hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. So paint in that miracle. Paint in that impossible goal, that dream, that desire. Because it's possible on your unique path. And we have under the radar. So once again, we're not shouting out to the masses of what we're doing, what we're trying to accomplish, where we're trying to go. We may be brainstorming. We may be coming up with new ideas in that way. But in no way are we looking for that pat on the back. No way are we looking for that celebration of who we are and what we accomplish. The possum is a warrior, practical, assess. When the oak is felled, the whole forest echoes with its fall, but 100 acorns are sown in silence by an unnoticed breeze. The possum is the master actor, knowing which role to play at the proper time. Possums have practical and intelligent energies. So once again, we're the practical. It's the intelligence. It's not the emotion driving us as much as the sun in Pisces. That's going to play a little bit into it, but it's more intellectual when it's Aquarian moons. So maybe we'll have that true balance where our knowledge and our heart are cemented together to move us forward in the right direction with a balance. Possum has entered our lives today because it wants you to embrace your inner warrior. It's time for you to go under the radar until the situation feels safe once more. Be careful how you use your words at this time. You might injure relationships, cause ripples. Instead, take some time to allow any arguments or miscommunications to quiet and don't bring them up again. You don't always have to be right, and sometimes stepping away from the situation helps to heal it more quickly and effectively. Maybe you notice that work situations may feel difficult. Transitions are happening, so don't start fretting that your job is in danger. Instead, let things play out around you. So it's about going with the flow, keeping the focus on your dreams, your desires, your wants. You hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.